All right. Well, I'm going to get to my weird story, and maybe I'm okay. You're going to have to evaluate my weirdness on this one because I don't know. I don't know what to say to folks because maybe it's not as weird as I think it is. It just seemed weird to me that on Twitter, and this was a minute ago. This was October 6th, so it's been a minute ago. Okay, so Twitter just tweets, "Hello, literally everyone." So Twitter, the company, tweets, "Hello, literally everyone," and McDonald's says, "Hi, what can I get you? 59.6 million nuggets for my friends. For here or to go. Can you just DM them?" I'm like, what is this? What am I looking here? Look at this. There's like thousands upon thousands of comments and retweets and loves. And I'm like, companies are having conversations with each other. Like this is a weird marketing thing. And maybe I'm wrong, but it keeps going. Like Google Play chimes in, Adidas says, "How long this day has felt." And then it was people got into all sorts of weird things. Oscar Mayer gets in the act, goes, "You were made for this moment." Oscar Mayer tweets that. I'm like, what is going on?
Well,
Lionsgate are they chimed in.
well, apparently these corporate entities have a lot more free time than I thought.
I guess. I mean, so this was after their outage, and then they kind of all came back up, and this I guess this is kind of a little bit part of their doing their thing, but it just seemed is it is it weird to think of company as a like you have like an official company page, you may want to make a statement or something like that. But is it okay or not weird to just see random tweets and then they start talking amongst themselves? You know, is that weird to you, or is it just mostly weird to me?
Who was it? Mitt Romney? Corporations are people.
Corporations are people. Was it Mitt? It may have been, yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's the evidence right there.
Okay, so I did. So okay, I'm. Maybe I'm exaggerating how weird it is to me, but it seemed weird enough because, and then I thought maybe I'm wrong. I thought that maybe all of these like marketing managers and people that are running these Twitter pages and whatever, that they all know each other and they hang out like you and I, Bob. Like, so let's say you got hired for a marketing manager for Facebook, and I'm the marketing manager at Netflix, and you tweeted for Facebook, and I said, "Ah, this is going to be funny. I'm going to tweet Netflix." Netflix tweets back, and you're like, and you're on Bob's like, "Oh, that Brandon, he's just trying to be smart. Like, I'm going to get him back." And that's how what some of this stuff's happening. I mean, that's the
Maybe.
only way I can rationalize it's not weird to see companies
It's
chatting back and forth like nothing's going on.
it's got to be extemporaneous, totally. I can't imagine that being scripted, but maybe who knows? So hey, this looks like fun because I mean, obviously, it's not the CEO of McDonald's doing it. It's some social media flunky they hired and
Yeah,
whatever.
that's definitely true. That's
Yeah.
definitely true. I don't know that I feel comfortable living in a world where suddenly corporations are going to post and like if it starts happening on like Facebook and it starts to become like a regular thing. I'm not down with that. These places are already like cesspools of horrible things that being discussed on a regular basis. I'm not particularly comfortable with having companies jumping into the mix. So that's just not my thing.
Well, hopefully we don't see that anymore. That's
Yeah.
a hopefully that's a one off.
I will say it has been so much easier to change your name on Twitter to troll people and do things that I find entertaining. So I admit that I just sort of do that now because all I do is end up getting myself blocked by social justice people because most of Twitter is social justice people. And you're not allowed to like ask them a question. You're not allowed to say anything to them that could remotely make them think about what they have been tweeting. They look at this as like this is my little world, and I'm allowed to say whatever I want to say without any accountability. Only people that like me and agree with me can talk with me.
You're
I'm
the
like,
you're the you're the incognito Michael Malice, man.
oh no, he is so much more talented and skilled and smart than I'll ever be. He thrive. He admitted that he will think about and process ideas. He probably has a little notepad that he keeps or something where he's like, that'll be good. This is going to be good when Romney tweets, and this is going to be good when Liz Cheney tweets. I mean, he's probably got a little notepad. That's what I
Uh,
would see. Yeah.
Hey, we're News Talk with Brandon and Bob. We're here to tell you about some of the facts so you don't have to waste your time watching CNN.
We don't want you wasting any time with CNN.
Or Fox or MSNBC or some of these other guys that are making a whole lot of money.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Not paying.